Welcome, guys, to the March 2022 channel update, where so many games are coming out during this period of time that we've started a new Let's Play already with Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster, a Let's Play I meant to play years and years and years and years and years ago, but now I'm finally starting because it is the absolute classic 2D Final Fantasy. So hopefully you will enjoy that as that story unfolds. But there are a lot of new games coming out this month as well. In fact, all of the new games that probably were meant to come out like at the end of the year last year will be a bit more spread out, probably due to like COVID delays or other reasons, have all been squeezed into this kind of like late February, early March to late March release window. Just to like name a few off the top of my head, we got like Kirby coming out, we got like Chocobo Racing. These are known properties. And those are the lesser titles. Yeah, Kirby's a lesser title compared to what like his AAA and the buzz around Elden Ring, Horizon Zero Dawn, Forbidden West. It's just absolutely crazy the amount of games that are just coming out. And that's just naming a few over this period of time. One of which we are about to start a Let's Play today on the stream. And of course, next week on the YouTube. And that is in the title. Triangle Strategy is about to begin, a tactics game by Square-Enix, which we haven't seen, I think, since like the Game Boy Advance times of Final Fantasy Tactics itself. It's interesting because it's using that HD 2D, the Octopath Traveler, used so well with its beautiful theme music, etc. too, to make a world yet again that we can, well, indulge in. A tactics game that, as I understand it, doesn't have permadeath because the characters are incredibly interested in the story. It seems to be an impossibility to recruit everyone, as if you know what I'm going along with, because of the morality system that it involves, where you make choices throughout the game that actually affect the story, supposedly. We will find out, of course. And, like, the choices you make will drive characters away from you, bring characters towards you. So it's going to be incredibly interesting to try this different kind of, like, just setting, in a sense. We're used to more like that. If a character goes down, they die, for starters. But then there's the big AoE spell attacks that affect the ground, the terrain, that can be used in tandem with each other to create effects that might up the battle. There's a height system as well, where you do more damage, surrounding, etc. I feel like, even though I know a character can't die, supposedly, that I'm going to be incredibly out of my depth and overwhelmed, because you can still straight up lose a battle, and it sounds like things could turn against you if things get set up a little bit badly at any point in time. So join me on this tactics journey, let's put it that way, because I don't know what this is going to be. It's a new title, a new franchise, possibly in the future. What will they do next? Rectangle Strategy? That will start today on the Twitch in a couple of hours' time, like 2 hours after this vlog goes live or so. And then, of course, it will start on YouTube late on Tuesday. The YouTube's going to be a little bit busy because, of course, we've still got Pokemon Legends Arceus running, along with Final Fantasy VI that recently got restarted, or started. It was a Let's Play I meant to start years ago, absolutely ages ago. Back when I was recording on PS3, I meant to actually do Final Fantasy VI. It is the classic 2D Final Fantasy, so I hope you guys enjoy that as it unfolds. The Pixel Remaster gives it new life, as in, like, it's all HD now in a 2D style with, again, remixed, remastered, beautiful music, rearranged. It's so good. So I hope you are enjoying that Let's Play as it starts to unfold, as the story starts to go along over the coming weeks. But we're going to have a couple of days where we're going to be running like 6 episodes a day. So hopefully that's not too much for you. It's just there for choice of series. Legends Arceus is coming to an end. We did an extra stream last Wednesday to finish off the content there. So it is actually complete now. So hopefully you will enjoy up to the ending of that as it runs through the next week plus. So that's all I've really got to announce. There are games in the future I would like to play. There is actually another Final Fantasy game coming out later in March, which is interesting because they basically doubled up in the last month because of Pixel Remaster. But mind you, Final Fantasy VI itself was a delayed game. And that is Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origins. It is an action combat based game. I'm interested in playing it, but again, because Final Fantasy VI on, I would have to actually go up to a 6, episode for a period of time. I'm interested in playing it. It's not a certain, though. It would go on the Sunday Twitch slot, and then, of course, the Final Fantasy VI would move over to the Wednesday, most likely, if I were to do it. So that is in my thoughts. And then way in the future as well, you've got games like, well, of course, we had an Nintendo Direct recently. We've got games such as Splatoon 3. The new Mario Strikers game is something I'm so jazzed for. I'm so interested in playing it. It's unreal. Live Alive, I'm actually quite interested in. But now we actually have release dates as well for Trails of Zero. So Crossbell Duology starts. That was September 27th to September 30th. That's supposed to come out. We've got Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which is like, oh my god, it's coming out. And supposedly it's coming out like late summer, isn't it? Or like early autumn or somewhere around that kind of period. We have no exact release date yet, and that might move, that might shift. But the end of the year looks like Xenoblade plus Trails heavy at this point in time. So let's hope not too many other games come out. Oh, wait a second. Of course, new Pokemon generation was literally announced, supposed to be going with the Legends system. Hopefully, I would very much like that. But a whole new Pokemon Generation 2, that's a lot of games for the end of the year that start to be booked out, and that's a lot of streams and Let's Plays. We'll see how the summer pans out. We're getting more multiplayer offerings from Nintendo, thanks to the Direct. But, yeah, all of a sudden, games. Games are coming out February, March. It's absolutely crazy. Hopefully you enjoyed Triangle Strategy. Maybe we will do Final Fantasy Origins, Stranger of Paradise later in the month as well. Final Fantasy VI runs along nicely. Come join me on the stream Saturdays and Sundays and Wednesdays too. We've been doing some multiplayer stuff recently. And I will see you guys for more, even more content in the future. And it looks like I'm going to be upload heavy after being what I'd consider to be upload light over the past few months, with having a little bit of a struggle finding games I wanted to play. They're all just coming out now. So hopefully you enjoy what's on offer. I will see you guys on stream or on the YouTube. Drop me comments and I will see you guys around. Bye-bye.